Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, the race towards 2023 in Nigeria is gathering pace, and the runners and riders for the presidency come that year. The contenders for the elections are starting to emerge. That is, of course, if there is still an election to be had in 2023, because of course a lot of people are now watching to see if the Malam Buhari regime actually makes it to 2023, especially given the fact that Malam Buhari is debilitated and invalid in Aso Rock, and is a guy that is heavily medicated. But we hold firm still onto the belief that there will be an election in 2023, and the runners and riders, as I said, are now starting to take shape. Guys, I bring you this. 2023, you have a bright chance with PDP, Secondus, Woos, Jonathan. So Uche Secondus, of course, the chairman of the PDP, I actually quite like the guy. He presents very well. If you contrast him especially with somebody like Oshomole, then you can see that this is a guy that runs a professional outfit as opposed to a hooligan like Oshomole, who just ran the APC like a motor park operation. But that is an aside. The PDP are now wooing Goodluck Jonathan again, because you know, of course, that Goodluck Jonathan still has one term in his pocket, and that term, of course, now they are asking him to come and serve it with the PDP again. You have to remember that Goodluck Jonathan still enjoys a lot of goodwill within the Nigerian state, especially now set against the background of the experiences that we're having with Malam Buhari and the Janjaweeds. So again, the headline 2023, you have a bright chance with PDP, Secondus woos Goodluck Jonathan. So now let's now see what romance or bromance is taking shape here. The People's Democratic Party says it has yet to decide on zoning for 2023 election, saying it would only take the decision after reviewing its performance at the 2019 general election. The PDP national chairman, Mr. Uche Secondus, said this in Abuja on Thursday whilst briefing newsmen on the day. Asked if PDP was making moves to bring back former President Goodluck Jonathan following the clamor for an Igbo presidency, Secondus said that the decision could only be made after the submission of Election Appraisal Committee's report. He, however, added that the decision was not for the NWC but for the entirety of the party. I believe that whoever that is interested in 2023, including former president, has a bright chance because the PDP is a party of all. Everybody will have that opportunity, but in clear terms. We have not taken any decision to give anybody ticket for now. All over the country, the PDP remains the bride. States under the party's control rose from 11 to 16, whilst the party now makes use of internal mechanisms to resolve its internal issues, he said. Secondus said that the party has a methodology of doing things, and that would be followed in taking decision for the 2023 election. After the general election, we set up a panel to study and appraise our performance and make necessary recommendations. The governor of Bauchi State, Alhaji Bala Mohammed, is heading the committee, and it is still working. We did the same thing when we lost election in 2015, when we set up Senator Ike Ikiremadu committee to look into why we lost. It was from that report that the party took action towards 2019. The same way this time, we must study our last outing before looking ahead. We can't be talking of zoning when we have not appraised how we fared in the last election. Moreover, the state of the nation today is such that politics or anything concerning 2023 of 3 years away should take a backstage, he said. So this is now Goodluck Jonathan, of course, now not been discounted, and I shall be doing now a separate video on this now Goodluck Jonathan phenomenon that is suddenly emerging now, because this Goodluck Jonathan narrative is a Trojan horse in the 2023 conundrum, in the 2023 mix. So just to give you a snippet of my thinking on this Goodluck Jonathan matter. So Goodluck Jonathan, as I said, as we know, he still has one term that he can serve as the Nigerian president, because he went to court, of course, to establish that during his build up to 2015, when a lot of people were clamoring that he cannot serve again because he has served 2 terms. So he still has 1 term to serve as Nigerian president if he so chooses. But should he so choose is the question. But before we get to that question, should he so choose, let's just examine his chances of actually winning if he actually chooses to contend. If Goodluck Jonathan chooses to contend for the 2023 election, he has an excellent chance of actually winning that post. So I'll tell you why. Goodluck Jonathan, one, he enjoys a lot of goodwill in Nigeria, as I said. He enjoys a lot of goodwill in the north. Don't forget that Goodluck Jonathan in 2011, he ran and won against Malam Buhari, who then was from the north, and he won in the north. So Goodluck Jonathan enjoys a lot of goodwill in the north. So that's the one thing. And a lot of people now haven't experienced this now Buhari thing that we're going through, are now looking at Goodluck Jonathan in a different light, because a lot of the things that are happening now under the Buhari regime are things that Nigerians thought that consigned to the annals of history, things that happened in the 70s and the 80s, never to return to the Nigerian landscape again. But then, of course, if they bring a president from the annals of history from the 80s, then of course he will bring the ways of the 80s back forward into the year 2000s, etc. So now it's a real eye-opener now, because Nigerians thought that the established baseline of civility in the country will be maintained, and Buhari will just come there and clean up corruption. That was their anticipation. But very quickly, as soon as Buhari came in, the country just continued to regress and regress and regress, to the point that we're now back in the 80s, where it was just draconian brutality. Remember under Buhari's military regime that they were flogging people all over the streets of Lagos under the pretext of not queuing for a bus and all this. So like a jackboot mentality. So we are back to those jackboot days, but then this is even worse now than it ever was under any regime in Nigeria. What we're going through in Nigeria at the moment is the worst that it has ever been. So we have a president that is invalidated, that is comatose, that is debilitated, and is stuck in his sick bed permanently in Aso Rock, and the country is just running amok by elements that are not elected by anybody and are just out for a money grab. So this is the situation that we find ourselves in at the moment. So it has now gotten to that point now that a lot of people, especially from the north, are now coming out to effectively apologize to Goodluck Jonathan, to say, now we see what you're doing, and we never thought it would ever get this bad within the Nigerian state. And by the way, as bad as it is within the Nigerian state now, it's only ever going to get worse, because Buhari continues to fail in health. His frailties, an 80-something-year-old man is never really going to get that much better from a debilitating mental and physical condition. So this is a guy that is on the wane, and of course now when they start vacuum there, it's just a free for all, because of course Yemi Osinbajo has been rendered impotent. When did you last hear from Yemi Osinbajo? So it's just like an open field, the Nigerian space. It's like an open bank vault these people just have to continue to loot. And of course, they will loot and use all of the weaponries of the Nigerian state to hold anybody in check or wipe them out if they get in their way. So this is what is going on at the moment. And all of this, of course, lends itself to a reflection on Goodluck Jonathan's tenure to say that, oh, we never knew we had it that good under Goodluck Jonathan, but now we have the contrast to just highlight just how good it was. So that's one element, but the more potent element is that Goodluck Jonathan has only one term left to serve as Nigeria's president, if he does become Nigeria's president. So Goodluck Jonathan has only one term left because he has already served one term, and you can only serve 2 terms as the president. That is the constitution. So now, if Goodluck Jonathan comes back and serves that one term of 4 years, then the North will only have to give up power for that 4-year slot to then go and regain power again just shortly after by was that 2027 short 4 years, and they're back in power again. So it is in their interest to have Goodluck Jonathan become the president, and once he serves his 4 years, El Rufai, who has been plotting his way to that Aso Rock since pretty much when the Obasanjo come out since 2007, he would then have his shot at the presidency come 27. So that is the calculation there. So Goodluck Jonathan, given all of those circumstances, has a very good chance of becoming the next Nigerian president. But should he run for that position is the question, because if he runs for that post, then he is doing a disservice to the South. So he's putting his own pecuniary interest above the interest of the region, because of course he will go and do Mr. President for 4 years and give himself a pat on the back, but then of course he would have sacrificed the 8 years that is the entitlement of the southern region. So this is the calculation now. So now this is now how things are positioned. But then, of course, you have the Atiku Abubakar element as well, because Atiku Abubakar, he has no other place to go in life other than to Aso Rock. This is a guy that has looted and packed his account to the brim with dollars from the Nigerian coffers. And by the way, you'll notice that Atiku Abubakar quickly piped down on talking about the 2019 elections anymore. So he would have been paid off, of course. So the monies that he had already looted in all of his years of being an administrator and in governance within the Nigerian state, that is even piled even further with the payoffs that he got for the 2019 election, which was of course rigged to keep him quiet, the hush money. So Atiku Abubakar is not after anything anymore in life other than that Aso Rock seat. So he is also agitating for that. But the Goodluck Jonathan element now is the one that is now suddenly emerged, and Goodluck Jonathan has not discounted it as a possibility, because his last pronouncement when he was asked about this is that it is too early to talk about 2023. So if Goodluck Jonathan himself, because he was interviewed I think a week or so ago on this matter, if Goodluck Jonathan is saying that it is too early for 2023, then that tells you that he's already planning his way back to Aso Rock, because of course if he has no intentions in that direction, he would have simply shut it down by saying that I have served my time for the Nigerian state and it is time for somebody else to come and have a go. So Goodluck Jonathan now, imagine now as the front runner for the PDP, but then of course you can never discount the Tinubu element. So it gets interesting, and it ever evolving within the Nigerian space. So now the idea of Goodluck Jonathan as a potential ticket holder for the PDP in 2023 is really the thrust of this particular video, and this is what I am inviting you to come and discuss with me. So come have that discussion with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me then. Goodluck Jonathan for president again is the question. Come give your answers in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.